What's going on, everybody? My name's Alex Edwards. I'm going to do a review today on a new rod and reel setup along with a new tackle bag, I guess I should say, that I got for my birthday. Alright, down to the review. Everybody should know what this is. If not, it's alright. No, I'm just kidding. This is the third generation Revo S from Abu Garcia. It has 8 ball bearings. It only comes in a 6:4 gear ratio, which you can see right there. 6:4 gear ratio. I never understood why they only come out in 6:4. I think the IPC for this is like 26 or 28 inches. I would like for it to be a little bit higher, but it's alright. I'll deal with it. Something about this reel that's different is the Duragear system in it. I think it's the only one on the market, or Abu Garcia is the only one that has it. There are no magnetic brakes like in the SX, which I like, which is why I got this. You know, that's why I wanted this reel, is because it didn't have magnetic brakes. I just don't like them. Everybody loves them. I never understood why. Well, anyway, to access your magnetic or your centrifugal brakes, I've been talking about magnetic brakes, makes me want to get one. Nuts. Alright, so there's a pin up here, ends of it right here. You just untwist it. It's spring loaded, so you're not going to have to worry about losing it when you pull it out. So you pull it out, you twist it side up, you let go of the pin, you pull out, and then there are your centrifugal brakes. There are 3 pitch brakes and 3 regular brakes. When you push them out, like so, you probably can't see that. That's when I turn on. When you pull them out, that means they're on. When you push them in, that means they're off. Very simple. I usually don't use them just because I don't like them. I use my thumb. I think it's easier. It's what God intended thumbs for, to be working. Except for on windy days, I'll use like 1 or 2 because I get tired of backlashes. But anyway, whenever you buy this reel, it comes already lubed up. They give you a tiny bottle of lube whenever you buy a rod or buy a reel from Abu Garcia. That's over $100. It is terribly tiny. I already used it. There was probably about 5 or 6 drops of oil in that bottle, and I used it on my other rod, or on my other reel. God, I'm stuck on this rod shit. But yeah, weighs 7.44 ounces. Very lightweight, very ergonomical, like the guy in the Abu Garcia video says. Yeah, I'd like to have a accent like that. It's very ergonomical. Anyway, the rod that I set it up on is brand new to the industry. Their names are very well known. It is white. It is not an Abu Garcia rod. Granted, I may get one here eventually. The only other white rod that I know of is, you know their logo. Good old Duckett Fishing. This is the new Ghost. I got it in the 610 form, medium action. There are a couple things that are different about this than the Micro Magic or the White Ice. First off, I'd like to point out there is a split reel seat. This allows the reel to get closer to the rod, adding balance and stability to the rod. It also allows you to have a better grip and more comfortable. There is a foam pad, not cork. I kind of like the foam a little bit better than the cork. I'm not sure why. I've just always had foam. I've noticed that the split grip down here is a lot bigger. I don't know if there's any other models that you can buy. I haven't done a lot of research on them yet. The guides on here are micro guides, but if you own a Micro Magic or a White Ice, these will not look like your typical Duckett micro guides. They're just not as small as some of the other ones. My brother's got a Micro Magic. I may bring that over here in a second and show you what they look like. But this is a medium action. It's got a lot of flexibility to it. It's got a great backbone. I've actually got hung up on a tree in about 3 feet of water, and this thing just bent like in half like a U and didn't bust. So I was happy about that. I got my lure back. It was great. It's very lightweight. I don't know exactly how much it weighs. They're about $100 at Bass Pro. You can probably buy one online cheaper. I don't know. I haven't done any looking. Bass Pro is just my go-to place to get all my stuff. So yeah, that's my rod and reel setup. I'm going to use it for crankbaits and jerkbaits and stuff like that. Maybe some light worms, or hell, I'll figure it out. Last thing I want to take a look at and show you guys, do a little overview of what I got for my girlfriend for my birthday. This is the cool. What the hell does SBS stand for? All right, well, this is the Abu Garcia Veritas backpack. It comes with 2 tackle boxes. With it, there are no lures that come with it, but this is what they look like. Okay, they're not very customizable. There are only about 1 or 2, maybe 3 points, like little tabs that you can take out of. I've got another pocket up here that has 2, one's this size, and then here's the other box. It's quite larger, but you can probably fit 2 full-size boxes in here. There's a couple other bags in there too, like little areas where you can put stuff. There's another pocket right here. It's quite decent. I'd probably put some tools up here, maybe a scale, something like that. But right now the only thing that's living in this little bag up here, probably getting pretty lonely, is some fingernail clippers. A lot of people use scissors to cut their line. I don't. I use fingernail clippers. You know why? Because it's a lot smaller. It's not going to take up a whole lot of room with fingernail clippers. It's very easy. It's very easy to manipulate. Unlike scissors, you got to put your fingers in some holes. You know, I'm sure it's not a whole problem for some people, but like, I mean, I got big fingers. I got chubby fingers. You know, I like small things. You know? Last pocket on this thing is it's not as big as this pocket up here, but it's smaller than this. It's bigger than this one. Not as big as this one. Smaller than this one. Not as small as this one. So it's in the middle. You probably couldn't put a box in there. It's got some elastic stuff right here. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of elasticy. It's got a zipper, which I don't know what I'm ever gonna put in there. Right now I've just got some spider wire line. I've got some fluorocarbon right here, and I got some braid further down at the bottom. I don't feel like getting it out and showing you guys, because you guys have seen braid and fluorocarbon before. It's all the same shit. Pretty decent size. Like look at how big this little pouch is for like either water or whatever the hell you like. I haven't done the test yet, but you could probably fit about 4 cans of soda in here. I don't know if you want to, just because you might think they pop or get hot. You know, it's not cooled or anything, so I can understand that. But it's pretty big, pretty decent size. I'll probably put a water bottle in there. On the other side, you've got a rod holder. This is Velcro. It's very strong Velcro, like you just saw there. It took me a little bit to like take it off. And at the very bottom comes with a little butt pad, so you can stick the rod butt stock, whatever the hell you want to call it, through there. And on the front side, back side, whatever you want to call it, there is one strap, and I like this. You know why I like this? Because it's very easy to take it apart. You know, there's a little buckle right here. Especially whenever you have this rod holder over here. If you got a rod on here, you don't want a backpack with 2 straps, because you gotta throw it over your back and you're moving your rod everywhere, and there's a good potentiality of it breaking or snapping or hitting something or getting hung up on something. So having this one strap to where you can just lightly bring it up over your shoulder and then clip it back in, and it's very sturdy too. It's very adjustable, so if you're a smaller person, it should fit you, and there's that much more length. I mean, that's probably about almost 1.5 feet of cord left if you're a bigger person. What else? There is a area up here, and I'll show you after I put this back through. I'm quite anal about that shit. There's a little plier pocket up here. It's held in by Velcro, so it's not going to fall out. The Velcro is pretty sturdy and very accessible. Pliers, hook removers, whatever the hell you want to put in here, it will fit. Believe me. These pliers are pretty big. It's very accessible, and this bag is perfect for me because there's enough bags for me to fit all my stuff in there, and I've got enough stuff to fill those bags, but I'm not going to lose my shit in there because of how limited space I have, which is good because I don't like keeping track of my stuff. So like, you got 2 big pockets, you're going to have 2 big, maybe 4 tackle boxes. It's not hard to find stuff in 4 tackle boxes. So anyway, you got a review on the Revo S, the new Duckett Ghost fishing rod, and the Abu Garcia Veritas backpack. I hope you learned or found out something you did or did not like about these products. If you have any questions, just go ahead and post down there and I'll read them and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Thanks.